Hello, Fat Grandma here. It is now Monday morning. Let's see. It is July 31st and it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:15. We are having some weather. A storm decided to come in today, and so I may or may not lose this video if the power goes out. I really hope it doesn't. But anyway, if you have not been here before, my name is Paula. I have a very small eBay store. I occasionally sell on Poshmark, and I do a video. Used to do one every week for my solds. It has slowed down a little bit, and I thought it was kind of silly to do a video if I only have 4 solds. So I'm doing them when I have enough solds to make it worthwhile, or worth your viewing anyway. And then I'll throw a video in of other random stuff if I have anything to share with you guys. So my most recent video was about some eBay shipping stuff and photo, what the heck is the name of the software I'm using now? Photo Room. Derp. Anyway, I do have just over 500 listings in my eBay store now. So I have broken the 500, but I think now that that has happened, I'm going to go in and whittle it down. I may be pulling some older items out that have not gotten any interest in the year that they have been listed. You know, if no one has purchased them in over a year, and I don't think that's going to happen, then I may go ahead and pull the item, either lot it up with some other things and put it back up on eBay that way, or donate, depending on what it is. You know, I've got a bunch of really old Hallmark ornaments that are still in boxes. They're in very good condition, but a lot of them have the dates on them, like the year that the ornament was made, and it's very specific, and no one's going to buy those, you know. I mean, they might, but it could be 4 years from now, and I don't want to keep those. So those will probably end up back at the at the thrift store. They were things that I purchased in auction lots. So you don't really get to see exactly what you're getting unless you go in and preview. And most of the auction places that I buy from are not down the street from me. So it's easier just to buy a giant lot for $5, go through and find the stuff that I want to sell, and then just donate the rest of the stuff. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is go through my solds. I think I've had 14 or 15 items sell in the past 2 weeks. So things picked up a little bit. I've had a couple of good sales. I've been using Photo Room. If you guys watched my past 2 videos, I feel like it's made a difference where my higher end listings are concerned. I don't know if that makes any sense, but the things that are a little bit more expensive have been selling to a degree, and I don't want to jump the gun on this, but it feels like things that weren't being noticed before have been noticed, and either have watchers now where they didn't, or a couple things sold that didn't really get any interest before I did the nice photos. So, you know, again, I don't know, I can't say for sure, but I'm going to let you guys know something, and I'm going to try and tell you about that. Well, you know what? I'm going to go through my solds, and then I will talk about other things at the end. So, because I'm going to get distracted and trail off like I do. My brain's everywhere. Anyway, okay, so my first sale, and this was back on July 18th, was a neon green, it was really ugly, rainbow zebra print body pillow. And I got this thing at Walmart years ago, like probably 10 years ago. I bought it because my granddaughter started spending the night at my place, and At that time, I was in a two-bedroom, but one bedroom was my office and the other one was my bedroom. And so I had a queen size bed. I would sleep on the sofa when she stayed over. The bed was big though, and she was used to sleeping in her little twin size bed. And she couldn't sleep in my giant bed. She she had trouble because it just felt too big. So I got this body pillow to put in the bed next to her, so it made the bed feel smaller. Anyway, it was cheap. It was ugly, but it had bright colors, so she liked it. Anyway, it sold for $6.99, and with shipping, it was $16.85. I squished it all up really small and crammed it in a box. I tried to get it into a poly bag, but I didn't have one big enough that I could hold it in place and squish it in there, so it ended up going into a box. The next item I sold was a Vera Bradley Clementine print curling and flat iron heat resistant travel cover sleeve. And I didn't know what it was when I first. This came in a lot with a bunch of other stuff. A couple of things have sold from the lot, so this is profit. I sold it for $9.99 and $15 with shipping. It sold pretty quick. I was very surprised, but I think less than 2 weeks it sold. So, and that green pillow, that ugly green pillow, has been listed for close to a year, I think. I didn't know if it was ever going to sell, but it did. So that was good, and it was huge. So I'm glad it's gone. The next item I sold, and this is one of the things that was a little higher priced. I got an offer on it, and this was in an auction lot, again, with a bunch of other like dishes, just random dishes, saucers, teapots, saucers that didn't have teacups that matched, and it was just random things. It was a really pretty Moriage Art Nouveau pottery teapot, and it was hand painted. It was very intricate, the little paint that was on it, and it was old, Anyway, it sold for $30, and with shipping, it was $43.77. The next item I sold, and this one is also profit, was a set of 3 Pier 1 Imports Ironstone lemon salad plates. I've still got 3. I had 2 sets of 3 that I was selling. I sold these for $14.99, and with shipping, it was $29.11. They were very heavy. These were in with a lot, and they were in that gray cat cookie jar that I recently sold. If you guys saw that, that sold. It paid for the lot, and plus some profit. And so this is just profit. So that was a decent sale. The next item I sold, and this was not listed very long, maybe 2 weeks, was a copper finished tin rooster cake pan Jello mold wall kitchen art, and that's how I had it listed. 3.5 cups. That was on the mold itself. It said it was 3.5 cups. Anyway, it sold for $7.99, and with shipping, it was $15.60. I wrapped it in bubble wrap and put it in a poly bag, and it was delivered on the 28th, so I'm hoping it got there in one piece. It was very sturdy, so I didn't feel like it was going to bend or get crunched or anything. And so hopefully it got there safe. I haven't heard anything, so I don't leave feedback for people until they leave feedback for me, because I don't want to wake the dragon. If anybody's got a complaint, I don't want to remind them, oh, hey, I got this thing, I leave it alone. I used to leave feedback ahead of time, but I had a couple of issues, with people, and I wait now. The next item I sold, and this is something that I wasn't gonna even list, and it was kind of a waste of whatever. It was in with a lot. I think this is one of the things that was in that lot with that teapot that I just sold. It was a vintage Cloisonne enamel small plate. It was under 4 inches, 3.75 inches in diameter. Enamel plate. It was copper but it was covered with enamel, and they paint them. And so anyway, it sold for $4.50, and with shipping it was $10.70. Um, it's profit, so it's fine. Whatever. I don't even know what the profit was on that. $3.77. So it paid for the box that it came and got shipped in. Um, let's see, where was I? Okay. The next item that sold was a Frigidaire Pure Source 3 water filter. It was in a damaged box, but the filter was still sealed in the plastic. This came in a lot of plumbing crap that I bought. I think it was last summer. I've sold a couple of things out of that lot, so this is profit. Anyway, it was $8. It sold for $8.29, and with shipping, it was $15.99. This person lived in Phoenix, and I don't do local pickup unless an item is huge and like really heavy, and I think that maybe someone local might buy it. Anyway, they paid the shipping. It was still cheaper than if they'd gone to Home Depot or someplace else to buy this filter. So the next sale was a Royal Stafford teacup and saucer. It had very heavy gold gilt on this thing, and I could not find another one exactly like it. It's been listed for quite some time, probably close to a year. Anyway, it sold for $23.99, and with shipping, it was $36.40. I have no idea where I got this. In an auction lot, I'm fairly sure, and it's, I'm sure, been paid for by now. So, $23.99, not too bad. And the next item, well, the next two items sold to one of my viewers, and she has purchased from me before. Lisa has been a viewer of mine almost from the very beginning. When I first started doing videos, she's been there, and she's gotten things from my store before. So thank you, Lisa. I appreciate the support. And she bought something that I didn't think was ever going to sell. So I really appreciate this purchase. The two items that she bought, the first thing was a lot of National Geographic magazines. They were from the 1930s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. There were 11 magazines. They were in fairly decent condition. The binding, can't think of what it's called. Anyway, the skinny edge where the book is bound. Some of them were a little rough on that edge, but otherwise the pages were all in good condition. For whatever, I don't know why I thought these would be a good thing to purchase. I bought them in an auction lot, paid $5 for them. I can't remember if there was anything else in that lot. I think there was, and I think it was the Arizona Highways magazines that I also got. I sold those a couple of months back. So these would be profit also. Anyway, they sold for $15, and I combined her shipping. So for both of the items, she paid $15.90 in shipping. The other item that she purchased was a coral reef glass egg shape art glass paperweight, and it looked like an aquarium with a tropical fish in it. It was 4.25 inches tall, very heavy. The magazines were heavy. This egg was heavy. Anyway, so she paid $15 for the egg. She paid $15 for the magazines, and then $15.90 for shipping. So I can't remember. No, her total, I think, was, I don't remember what her total was. I think it was $30 total. Everything was combined. When I combine things for people, it messes it up for me when I'm going to tell you guys about it. So anyway, I think her total bill was $30. I might have to cut some of this out because you guys don't want to watch this. I don't know. I think it was $30 for all of her stuff and the shipping. So in any case, the magazines are gone, and I don't think anyone else would have ever bought them. So I'm glad to have them out of here. And she was very excited about getting them. So I'm glad. And I hope that you enjoy them. um, the paperweight was really kind of cool. So I hope she likes it. Uh, everything shipped on the 28th. So I don't know. Okay, Wednesday. Lisa, you should see that box on Wednesday. It's on its way. Let's see, the next item that sold, and this is something that I started out with it priced pretty high because they're very, very, very rare. And I got these in an auction lot. It was a vintage deco turquoise or Urte. I don't know how to say this person's name. It was Mikasa dinner plate, a flat cup, saucer, and a bread plate. Um, anyway, the set sold for $49.50, and with shipping it was $66.68. Um, these dishes are different, and most of the ones that I could find were black with gold trim and stuff on them. There were hardly any of the turquoise available out there anywhere that I could find. And the artist's name is like their signature imprinted on the back of the dishes and stuff. I'll share pictures with you guys of what it looked like. Anyway, I think I started this set of dishes at around 70, 75, somewhere around there. And I've been slowly reducing it, and someone finally bought it. I think I sent an offer out because I had some watchers, a couple of watchers. Um, anyway, that was a good sale. Next sale was a rare vintage 1980s fortune teller's zodiac cup and saucer. It was Nobler, Japan. That sold for $28.79, also an offer, and with shipping it was $39.11. I've had it listed for quite a while, but it's had interest. There have been watchers on this item, and I have done where I've delisted it and sold similar and put it back up again, and the same people I think they find it again and watch it again. I think they were just waiting until it got down to an amount that they were comfortable with, and then I sent out offers and someone bought it. So, but again, this was in with a lot of dishes that are already paid for, so $28.79, minus fees and stuff, but still, that's over $20 profit. Um, the next item I sold, and this item, I could have, it was broken, and I didn't realize that the foot on this person was chipped, and the toe of her shoe was missing. Didn't realize it when I took the photos because I'll show you pictures of her with it's a Carl Enz Volkstedt woman in a bonnet and blue dress on a planter box or a bathtub, whatever. It's made in Germany, very, very rare. I probably could have sold this for over $200 or at least $150 had it not had this break. A potential buyer, sent me a message and wanted to know if the foot looked broken because they'd looked at the photos, and I ran my thumb along the bottom underneath the bottom of the skirt on this person, this figurine, and you could feel that yes, there probably was a shoe there that had been chipped off, so it had some damage. Anyway, I reduced the price down to $60, and I've been slowly reducing it. I sent out an offer and it sold for $44. I only paid $5 for it, so this is a good profit. I can't be too sad because I made a decent amount of money on it, but it's kind of a bummer because if that shoe had not been chipped off, this would have sold for at least double or triple what I sold it for. At least triple, probably. Live and learn. I have to get better about really checking things. And again, I got her in an auction lot. Had I noticed that the foot was broken or chipped off when I picked her up, I probably could have gotten the sale reversed, because they did not show the damage in their photos. I don't think they noticed. I didn't notice when I took the pictures. It didn't look like anything was missing. And again, I'll share pictures with you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. The next item was a group of 6 vintage Christmas placemats. They were quilted and they had little Santa Clauses and trees and things on them. One of them needs to be repaired. Anyway, they sold for $5.79, and with shipping it was $15.29. I had another sale, but it has not been paid for yet, and this one I'm a little concerned about. And I'm going to show you guys why, but I'm also going to tell you I'm still waiting for payment. And the thing that's weird about this is I have every single one of my listings always set to immediate payment required. So I don't know how this person got around paying for the item when they bought it. Not sure what glitch eBay had when they purchased this thing. It's a clear glass pumpkin cookie jar that she got for $10.45. I sent out an offer because there were a few people watching it, and with shipping it's $21.16. Again, this person, there was the email that I got. It was weird because I got 2 emails from eBay exactly the same, saying that the item had sold, but that it was awaiting payment. And I don't know exactly what happened. Anyway, I messaged this person. I sent them an invoice because there was no total on the email that I got from eBay saying, what the total was going to be with the shipping or any of it. The thing that I have some misgivings about, and I really hope this person just doesn't even pay for this item because I don't want to deal with this person. I looked at her feedback or his feedback, I think it's her, looked at her feedback, and the feedback that she's gotten is not bad, but I looked at the feedback she's left for others, and I'm going to put a little clip up here so you guys can see, or a screenshot of her feedback. I mean, she leaves negative feedback like it's a hobby. She has left more negative feedback for people than any buyer I've ever seen. I do not want to deal with this person. I don't want her to pay for this pumpkin cookie jar. I'm 90% sure she will leave me negative feedback for some reason. Now, yes, I can contact eBay and get it removed, but this kind of person, it would not surprise me if she would break the item when it gets there just so she could leave negative feedback. It's that bad. The amount of negative feedback that she leaves for people is insane. I don't want to deal with her. I want to block her. And, I'm not going to send her any more messages. I'm not going to email her. I'm doing nothing. I sent her the one invoice. So, because I told her, I said, I don't know if eBay gave you a total, and this is before I had looked at her feedback that she leaves for other people. But I'm hoping that she forgets about it and doesn't pay so that I can cancel the sale after 3 days, and then I can just block her. I don't want to deal with this person. She's awful, and she's scary. She's a scary buyer. And she's got she's purchased a lot, but again, she leaves negative feedback for 2/3 of her sales, or 2/3 of her purchases, which is insane to me. I don't know how eBay can even have someone who leaves that much negative feedback and still allow them to purchase on the site. I don't get it. I mean, she can't have that much bad luck. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. So that's that. The scary purchase that I've got looming. I really don't want her to pay for this cookie jar. I'd like her to just forget about it and, not have to deal with her. Anyway, Okay, so what else was I going to talk to you guys about? There was a couple of things. That's it for my sales. I think, again, I think I had 14 since it's been 2 weeks. So, that's kind of almost a normal amount of sales for me over the 2 week span because I had more sales this past week. Um, I'm going to pause the video for a second because I know there was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I have to try and remember. Well, it is escaping me. Whatever it was I wanted to talk to you guys about, I don't know. Oh, I know what I just remembered. This video is going to be longer than normal, and I don't like that. I was going to put some footage in at the beginning of an auction pickup that I had recently, but I think I'm going to leave it out just because I'm at almost 30 minutes now, and I don't like my videos to go over 30 minutes, and I'm going to put a little clip in at the end, I think, of Simon. He was just playing with a toy. It's nothing, no big deal, and it'll only probably be 30 seconds of him, but I know you guys haven't seen him in a couple videos. So anyway, you may see me with a bandage on my nose in one of my upcoming videos. I'm not sure when I'm going to go to my doctor, but I've got a spot on my nose. And when I was in high school, I had a cyst on my nose that I had to have removed. And my entire life, ever since then, I've had times where I've had to squeeze it. Almost, I know this is probably TMI, almost like a zit, and I would get stuff that would come out of it because it never fully closed. I don't know how else. It was almost like a really big pore in my skin where they did the cyst removal. For lack of a better description, I don't know how else to describe it, but I have another bump in the same area now, and I don't know if they're going to have to do another cyst removal or what's going on, but you can kind of see it's red, and it's driving me crazy because I can feel it. I can't leave things alone, so it needs to get looked at. Anyway, I have an appointment with my regular doctor, but not until September, I think, and I don't know if I want to wait that long just because I may pick at it and irritate it and make it worse. I will make it worse, so I may try to get in, and she's probably going to have to refer me to a dermatologist because it's a skin thing, and she's just a general practitioner. So I may just send a message and see if she can refer me to a dermatologist without me having to go in. I don't know. Anyway, I'm warning you guys, if you see me with a big bandage on my nose in the future, you'll know what happened. I think that's it for this video. We're supposed to have some clouds tomorrow and I think Tuesday also, or today and Tuesday. It's Monday now. So looking forward to the cloud cover because it keeps this room from hitting 90 and me feeling like death in here. The sun's coming back out again toward the end of the week, though, and it'll be hotter than crap again, so whatever. It's been pretty bad, but I just keep telling myself it's only going to be another month or two. It's only going to be another month or two, and that's all I can do at this point. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. Anything exciting happens, I may pop in with a video sometime in the middle of the week. And my next solds video, I will wait until I've had at least 8 to 10 sales before I do one. So I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. What you got? Oh boy. I put some catnip on his stick toy because he wasn't playing with it. What you got? Simon, where's your stick? What happened? Oh, you guys have to see this. This box. He did all of that. That's what he does when he's frustrated. Are you having fun, sir? Huh? Oh, good. Now he's gonna eat the piece of cardboard. I don't want to touch this because I'm afraid he's gonna get me. No, don't do that. Bad baby. Would you like your stick? Stick. Simon, how come you're so bad? I'm bored. We need to move. Yes, we do. So you can have room to run around and windows to look out. We're in a cave here. I know it's boring. Poor Simon. Poor sissy. Can I have this or are you gonna get me? Oh boy. Don't hurt me, okay? Ah.